determined when I became aware of the Sachs edition. That's a spoiled adult child syndrome. I made that up. But it's the push of entitlement away from the work ethic as more and more people begin to feel entitled to their job without, producing or whatever. But when I came here, I came from a very conservative situation, and we heard about those rock fests. And I don't know if you remember the little jingle called "Load a Lumber, Pile of Bricks." Buffalo John Murphy in that lumber yard out there on Waller, he had one of those rock fests at his ranch out in Eatonville. And this new friend of mine said, well, let's get on my plane and go out there and look at this situation. So we start out, but quite a bit of time before we get there, we notice something. Cars are backed up on all the roads in all directions. So instead of going straight to the rock fest, we started to do a circular motion just to kind of look, because you got to get over the tops of the trees to see the cars. And we could tell after a while that this was wealthy, pretty well-off college students, not real wealthy, but by their cars. Then we finally circled into the rock fest, and there was a ridge out there, and somebody dressed, all kinds of people, but one we noticed was dressed like Castro. That was a favorite in those days of, Raul Castro. And there was this guy showing up on his motorcycle, dirt bike, up on this ridge to some girls, and he took his shirt and put it up over his head and ran into a tree and slid down, Now, the question that my friend asked, these are going to be the leaders of tomorrow. What in the world is it going to be like 30, 40 years from now? Well, we're here. We're here. We got people 40, 50 years old, think just like a hippie. They're entitled, in all kinds of situations. You can just spend money now, but government can borrow money to no end. And you have people thinking that's okay, and they can print all the money they want. But we need to do away with a lot of things like these little grants, because it's no longer real money. And I could have 4 or 5 minutes. I think there's a lot of things we need to do away with. And you need to start dealing with the reality. Thank you.